Check 1, 2.
Curious about real estate? Then you've come to the right place. Get the knowledge you need. Get over the fear and get started.
Oh, thank you for calling. My name is Alex. How may I help you?
I'm returning a call that came in to my number. My name is Mr. Wilson.
Mr. Wilson, and let's see. We had a missed call from this person. I was looking for actually Donnie.
Yes. In reference, I'll speak for Donnie. He's actually, YouSellCash.com.
Yes, sir. We do buy houses. Do you have a house you're interested in selling?
Yes, actually. I'm the power attorney for Donnie, really, and the home is for a city that has been put up for sale is unit number 1, Bakersfield, California. It's a condominium. And we received a notice of a postcard, an urgent notice, the second notice that we received, but we don't know why it's urgent. But if you're interested in buying, I would love to talk with you about it, through his authorization.
Okay, and Donnie is the owner of this house, Mr. Wilson?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry about that.
Okay. Give me just 1 second, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much for holding. It looks like the last time we spoke, this property was still in probate. Is it still in probate?
Not at all.
Not at all? Okay. All right, let's see. So what I'm going to do is verify that we have all of the correct information so that I can set you an appointment with our purchase manager, okay?
Okay.
All right. And you said your name is Mr. Wilson, but Donnie is the owner of the property, correct?
Correct, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And in case we get disconnected, is 1774 the best number to call you back on?
That's correct.
Okay, thank you. And is this a cell phone?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and would you happen to have an alternate number where we may reach you at?
I carry this number all day with me. In my home number, I don't have this costing me my home number.
Okay. And Mr. Wilson, what is your primary email address where our purchase manager can email you an offer to purchase your house?
At gmail.com.
So the email address is at gmail.com?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson. Well, Mr. Wilson, thank you for calling us to buy your house. Before we can determine how much we can buy your house for, there are just a few more questions I need to ask about your specific plans to sell it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. And again, my name is Alex, and my job is to collect all the information needed so that our purchase manager can construct the very best offer for you if your house qualifies. So as we go through the process, you'll notice that I will be writing down the information that we need to have in order to present you with a fair and intelligent offer as quickly as possible, usually within the next 24 to 48 hours. So let's get started. Yes?
Yes. Okay.
So you said you received one of our urgent notices in the mail?
Yes, I did.
Okay, excellent. And you did call us because you have a house you're hoping to sell, yes? Or in your case, it's a condo?
Yes,
That's fantastic. We're definitely looking for another house to buy right now. And is the property currently listed with a real estate broker?
No, it is not.
It's not listed. That's great. And the address of the house you're hoping to sell is unit number 1 in Bakersfield, California, and that's in the county of Kern.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much for helping me with that, Mr. Wilson. Now, you know, Mr. Wilson, no one knows more about your house than you do, and we buy houses all over the country. So we are actually going to buy your house without ever going out to physically see the house. Once we agree to buy the house and you agree to sell us the house, then we will send our local professionals out to determine the exact condition and repair cost the house may need. So in the meantime, we would hope that you would be fair and honest regarding the condition of the house so that we don't move forward with an agreement to purchase the house that we'll later have to change or cancel because of missing information. Does that make sense? Yes?
Yes, it does.
Great. So let me ask you, Mr. Wilson, what amount should we assume that we will have to pay in total repair costs and work or upgrades that a lender may require or that a future buyer will ask to be fixed?
It's just minor little things as far as the really. I think, really it's just, the insulation of the windows and the doors. I mean, they need to be updated. I mean, it's the original windows and doors that was put in when it was built. But it's just really, it needs to be kind of like updated. Really. I wouldn't really recommend selling that home actually to a person as far as say without insulation, really update. The water heater just needs to be repaired. There's like a when I called the PG&E gas company out, they came out, and it's a little knob that's on a water heater, and it's just minor stuff you need to be repaired. That's about it, really. Other than that, really, the kitchen sink faucet actually just needs to be repaired itself, and there's one window that's in the kitchen that was prior to me taking over the property on the power attorney of Danny. There's one kitchen window that's a long window, floor to ceiling window. We have it boarded up from the outside because we apparently was broken. The home was broken too, so we left it up, but it's not even noticeable from the outside, and that's about all. Other than that, just those just like little minor things. I just haven't I didn't even care to board it. I was going to really just from the inside of the frame. I was going to just stucco it actually with brick, as far as say to keep any future break-ins from that area of the outside that we can't even see. But my refrigerator actually is blocking that window. That the point that if someone wants to try, I would hear them, trying to move that big refrigerator. But it's just minor little things.
Okay. So if we did do these minor repairs, the knob on the water heater, the installation around the windows and the doors, about how much do you think that would cost us?
I'm thinking close to. Well, I was going to put plexiglass into the windows as far as and take the glass out. That way, prevent future breakage of thicker plexiglass, which Home Depot was carrying the stuff, but they had to order it, but they could not cut it for me. So the companies they have to order it from, it has to be cut to exact size, and so but they're going to come out. They said they were going to come out and do a measurement itself of each window. I anticipate that each window that I'm talking, it's about. Let me just count right quick. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's about 9 windows in the entire home, and
okay.
I maybe about $2,000. And I could be estimated just over. It could be lesser, but the plexiglass is not that. It depends on the size as far as it has to be cut.
Okay. So about $2,000 you said should cover everything? Or just the windows?
I think everything for the repair of the water heater replacement and the windows, about $2,000.
About $2,000, okay. That's no problem, Mr. Wilson. And what do you think the house is worth? Or in other words, if we sent out a real estate appraiser over tomorrow and had the property appraised, what do you think the house would be worth in today's market?
Well, we've done a comp as far as we went to a lender that we're going to get a loan from another lender, but we canceled. When I got your second notice, I canceled, and just trying to stay on hold until we find out. He done a comp, and he said about $66,000. There's some of the units are going for like $74,000. I don't think they're worth that. I really don't. They were built in 1974, and some of them. I was going to have a termite inspection report just as well, and I'm expecting them to come out this week to do an inspection report. But a lot of the units are incurring termite repairs now. My roofing on the site that I'm on, all those roofs on the sides of the total condos have been repaired. On the other previous sites, they have not. So they have not done everything yet, as far as I say. But it's the association's responsibility for that termite repair because it's on the outside. And they move so slow. I'm serious. I mean, they're like snails to get to everything done. So I figure I'll just do it myself because if a buyer came in, they're going to want that off the top. And it's going to be my responsibility and not the association, even though it goes to the association because it's on the outside of the house. And I would say really that, just report for the term, I don't know really what they would charge at all. But I'm just considering I'll just put just that $2,000, just total into the whole thing itself. Really, with the term report as well. It's in condition. Interior is very, very nice. I have freshly painted, like a lemon yellow color. I have a royal blue carpet into it. I'm putting down crown molding throughout the house right now. The towel in the kitchen floor is going to take it up and have a towel company come in and put out basically a rock towel on the floor. Other than that, it's okay. It's okay.
And so the $66,000 that you said is based on the comps that somebody did for you already, and that as is, or putting it in perfect condition to meet the lender requirements in order to allow you to sell to a conventional buyer?
Well, I think it would be as is.
Okay. So what do you think it'll be worth once we do all the repairs on updates?
Probably about 74.
About 74,000? And you said that's what they're selling for in your area, right?
Yeah, there was a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath that's unit number 7 that sold for about 3 months ago. That sold for about $74,000, and it was a 2-bedroom. Mine is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
Okay. So yours is a little bit bigger.
Yes, ma'am.
Than the one that sold for $74,000. Okay.
And
now.
Sold for that much, we go, whoa, but it was very, very nice interior, inside. They put a lot of work off into it. But I still don't think just being the square foot of 2-bedroom that it was worth $74,000. I thought, wow, they should have came down like 68. I probably would have bought it myself. But I think they say around 68,000, about the highest I would go. I mean, my lowest actually would be say 52.
Oh, yeah. Is there a mortgage on the house that we will need to pay off?
No, it's not. It's clear.
All right. Now, Mr. Wilson, what were you hoping to sell the house for? This would be the net amount that you would receive to put in your pocket after all the repair and update costs have been considered, after all of your seller's closing costs have been subtracted, and this is what we call the walkaway money. Go ahead and share with me, Mr. Wilson, what amount of money are you hoping to walk away with?
Well, I've been in possession of the home for almost 8 months now, and the repairs I have really put in, which is a very, very nice, condo, very open, area, and it's got a lot of, potential to it, in the future, and I was going to reduce it. I think that, that I would walk away with about, let me say, a fair price would be about, say, $49,000.
$49,000? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now since we are paying all of your closing costs to sell, what's the least that you will take?
About, 47.
47? Okay, and we're also going to buy your house as is, and we're going to pay for all the necessary repairs or updates the house may need. So is that the lowest that you can go?
If I go any lower, it'll probably be, it's really a nice condition. It's true. I put a lot into it. The lowest I'd say be about 43.
Since you put so much work into it already, you said the lowest that you can go is 43,000?
I first got it, yes. When I first got it, it was, we took pictures of it. We have not had it witnessed off before I say what was going on. It was being vandalized by, what do they call those people? They're breaking the homes and living to them.
Yeah, squatters.
Yes, water. And they had done so much damage to that home. The wall that was busted in, the front living room window, the bedroom window where they were destroyed and broken out. They had graffitied the walls all up. They had cut the kitchen faucet sink for some type of drug use they were using there. So, just three of the things that really I brought it back to life. And the association really thanked me because the police would come out there like every other night. They were jumping out the windows when the police come on the rooftop, we had the garage, and it was just a mess. And the neighbors really was like, well, we're so glad someone's here.
Yes, to finally clean it up.
And actually, in the neighborhood itself, the neighbors are, we're really trying to keep things kind of like at a minimum, as far as to stop this type of, going on in this neighborhood. It's a very, very nice little neighborhood, very, very convenient to shopping, stuff like that, walking distance or, what have not. Right to school right across the street, a high school. So it's really convenient to the mall, which is just right up the street itself. So that's, and then actually with this high-speed rail train that's coming through, or just reading actually in, I think Friday's paper, Bakersfield, California, that's coming away from Sacramento to San Diego, and they've got it on that they're going to start the development of this matter, and I think it's going to bring this property up. It's probably be about another 5 years before they start laying the track, and I know it's going to bring the property up in Bakersfield itself. So, but before that happens, I think when they say the minimum, I'll say 43. Well, the lowest around 43 I probably would take, and I can probably find something else pretty quickly. And
for that.
I'm trying to find more like not so much of a property to take care of, like a one-bedroom, one-bath. I'm single now, and I don't have any children. All my children are grown, and I'm at my age. I just don't need really a whole lot of property to take care of.
Right, just something small for yourself. Okay, well, let's see. So knowing that we're going to buy your house now and take all your worry and stress away along with eliminating holding costs, waiting for your house to sell, are you saying that if we don't pay you $43,000, you won't sell your house?
Oh, well, I'll take the highest offer, Actually, I think it's fair that you come out and do actually an appraisal yourself, and I think you'll see I think it's worth more than 47, but that's just say the lowest I'll take is 43.
Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Wilson, we do have all the information that we need for now. So at this time, we need to look over the information you gave me, do some research on the property, and if we have any more questions, we'll call you back. Also, I would like to set an appointment to have our purchase manager call you and to make you an offer to buy your house. Which time and day would be better for our purchase manager to contact you? I have time available this morning at 11 o'clock or 4 o'clock your time. Which time would be better for you?
Are you locally? You're in Bakersfield, right?
Right.
Okay. Let me see. 11 would probably be. 11 would probably be fine.
Perfect. Okay. Now, this is going to be an appointment over the phone, okay?
Oh, okay.
Now, so I'll have our purchase manager contact you between 11 and 11:30 today, okay?
Okay, between 11 and 11:30.
All right. Yep. And one more thing, Mr. Wilson, when our purchase manager calls you, if you can agree on the terms and you can agree on a price that works for both of you, are you ready to get the paperwork done and sell your house?
Yes, ma'am.
And one last question, when our purchase manager calls you, it is important that all of the decision makers be there for the appointment so that we can come to an agreement to buy your house. Will all of the decision makers be there for the appointment?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. And is there anything that you need from our purchase manager besides a checkbook when they contact you to buy the house?
Say it one more time.
Is there anything that you need from our purchase manager besides a checkbook when they contact you to buy the house?
No, I don't think so.
All right. So, Mr. Wilson, if you could do me one favor, we are going to need pictures of the interior and exterior of the house. So as soon as we get off the phone, I'll send you an email so that you can simply reply to it and attach the pictures of the house. How soon will you be able to send us these pictures?
Okay, great, no problem.
Great.
I'll have to get I'll ask my neighbor because I don't know how to use I don't know how to send. I can take the pictures on my phone. I don't know how to send them through the internet. You know, my phone is kind of difficult. But if necessary, we just do regular pictures and just send them like that. Some kind of way I'll do it.
Great. Thank you very much for doing that for me, Mr. Wilson. So, like I said, I'll send you an email as soon as this phone call is over so that you can just reply back to that email with the pictures of the house, okay?
Okay. Now, give me a little time with the pictures because I'm not at home right now. I'm at my job, and I'm going to let my supervisor know I'm going to take off, for the day. I'll just make a difference of my work tomorrow. If I can be over the phone and then take the pictures and get them back to you.
Great. Thank you very much for doing that for me, Mr. Wilson, and we do look forward to buying your house. So we'll talk to you between 11 and 11:30 this morning, okay?
Okay, and your name again was?
My name is Alex.
Okay, you're Alex. Okay, and Alex, your number, I know it's in my phone. You call it my 800, a toll-free number, but it's not the 735.
That's not the number I called from, no, but you can call that number if you need to get a hold of me. And the person who's going to be calling you for the appointment, her name is Ryan.
Ryan?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. All right. Is that all?
Yep, that's it. Mr. Wilson, we'll talk to you in a little bit, okay?
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You have a good day.
Okay. You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello?
Hi, is Mr. Wilson available?
Speaking.
Hi, this is Ryan from 1-800-SELL-FOR-CASH. You had spoke to Alex on the phone about your interest in selling your condo?
Yes, I did. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. How are you doing today?
I just came from the email to retrieve your email. It came on in small print, but I can read it, though, but it's just I have to still, I tried to send you some pictures that were just on the email. I haven't took the original pictures myself. I haven't got back home yet.
Okay, no problem.
I'm doing fine.
Okay, good. Okay, Mr. Wilson, well, I'll let Alex know that you'll be sending those at a later time.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay. Well, I was calling back to verify that the information we have is correct and see if we can come to an agreement to purchase the property. Would this be a good time?
Yes, sir. I'm inside the Starbucks, so I got you kind of. Well, I can hear you on speakerphone. They can't hear me, but yeah.
You're in a Starbucks. Would it be easier if I called you back at a later time?
No. Go ahead because I do have another appointment at the dental. I'll probably be a little under the weather.
Okay.
I won't be able to talk.
Okay. Now, Mr. Wilson, is this the best number to call you back on if we get disconnected?
No, it is.
Okay, and I see your email address. And this property is not listed with the real estate broker?
No, it is not.
Okay. Have you listed it with the real estate agent in the past?
No, we did not.
Okay, no problem. And this is unit number 1 in Bakersfield?
Correctly.
Okay, great. All right, and when you spoke to Alex, you mentioned that there's about 2,000 in upgrades or repairs needed, correct?
Well, that's what my estimate. It could be a little smaller than that.
It could be less.
I just, I was going to put, the upgrade space every 2 new insulated windows. The windows that are originally in there, it's, in the summertime, it's like it's not insulated for the heat, and in the wintertime, it's not insulated for the winter at all. And I was going to, upgrade maybe to more appropriate, window, casing and the glass itself. And the front door, the same thing, so just those little minor repairs and it's just the water heater as far as just a little small thing that's affecting that heats the water up. But it's a matter of maybe $160, something like that.
Okay.
A new kitchen sink I was going to put in, and probably just a new flooring in the kitchen. Those are just my things I was going to put in if I was going to list it with the realtor itself. Because they probably would say, well, they probably want those things. It's like tile floor, a roll-up tile floor to put on the kitchen floor. And I want to take that stuff up and put down like a brick tile. That's just more lasting.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Well, that's no.
Go ahead.
It's no problem. We do buy houses in any condition, and we buy them in an as-is condition, so we wouldn't have you do any of the work or upgrades that you would like to do. We will be the ones that will pay for that after we buy the condo. But what's causing you to want to sell this place? Is it, any neighborhood problem?
Actually, really, the square foot of it is too large for me myself to take care of. I'm a single gentleman, number one. I want to kind of downgrade to like a smaller unit, like a one-bedroom, one-bath, maybe a one-car garage or something like that. These are the minimum are like 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bath garage. Mine's a 3 bedrooms, 2 baths.
I see. So it's just too big to
up
take
downstairs.
care of.
My age is what I don't quite go upstairs too much, so the master bedroom and master bath is downstairs, and well, it's exercise. I do a lot of exercise and walking. I do, but it just, I don't have no need for it, extra, space in the room.
I see. Okay, so you'd like to just downgrade to something smaller, be more convenient.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can certainly help you with that. Okay. And when would you say is the soonest you'd be able to sell and close escrow by?
I would like to remove as quickly as I possibly can. I mean, I think the earliest escrow that I've heard, I've talked to a title company, and they said that that they could probably, that the earliest escrow they ever probably would close was like a week. But I don't know how quickly your company can proceed with an escrow to close. But I'm willing to proceed as quickly as possible.
Okay. Well, if possible. Well, we do, if we come to an agreement, we do write our contracts out for 60 days or sooner. We allow 60 days because of the professionals that we go through. If, they don't have the available times, then we allow that. But we would definitely want to close as soon as possible.
Okay. Could we tell them, say, a week or two, or?
It really just depends on what professionals we go through. And then we do have to send out an appraisal on the property to see the value and condition.
Okay.
So they got to verify that the value and the condition is there. But if everything goes through, then it'll just move faster.
Okay.
Okay, so you're currently living there, and you believe the property to be worth $66,000 in it as its condition, correct?
For really big, well, there's a unit right across from me, unit number 8. It's 4901, and there he was asking $88,000. His is listed with the realtor, Remax Realtors, and he was asking $88,000. And I looked at his. I don't think it's worth it, even though he kind of upgrades the carpet. I just don't really think these places are worth that much money. They may go up in time to come as far as if a change happened here in Kern County, like the high-speed rail train comes through here, and it may take the property up, but that may be 5-10 years from now. Right now, I really feel they're only worth, for the condition that they're in, that they were built around 74. I think they're only worth around into the $40,000 to $50,000. I don't think they're worth what people are trying to really get for them at all. But you have different buyers and investors say we are, like coming from Southern California. Okay, it's probably worth $80,000. They're going to pay for a condo that size and in the condition. They're going to definitely pay almost like $235,000 in Southern California, Los Angeles County. You know, but this is Kern County, and actually with the oil boom going down and people have been laid off these jobs, I mean, it takes the property value down just as well.
Yes.
And like I said, I think, you know, I think they're only worth about, you know, in no higher than 57,000, I really think. But I'm not even asking that for mine at all. You know.
So in its as-is condition, you think that it would be worth $57,000, and then you're asking for a lower price, of course. Is that what I hear correctly?
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let me see if I can do some numbers here. So 57. Okay. I got that information, so thank you for that. And there is no mortgage on the property that we need to pay off? It's free and clear?
No, there's no mortgage. It's clear.
Okay, and there's no...
I just paid the property taxes, the back property taxes this morning of $4,000. Let me see, I got my confirmation here. It was $4,076. I just paid that this morning.
Oh, wow. Okay. So there's no liens that you've taken care of the back taxes. There's no mortgage.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything liens against the property?
No liens whatsoever. I just make that clear and free.
Okay,
I was
great.
assured that my income taxes, my W-2 would be in actually either today or tomorrow. So I just went ahead and just submit the payment. And by the time that the tax assessor submit the check, it's saying on the confirmation, let me read it off to you, that it would take about, let me say, about 2 business days, you know, for the payment to post. And so I figure, you know, by the time that either today or tomorrow, my W-2 would be in, and I'll just make that deposit into my bank to pay, you know, that way it'll take care of that matter. You know, and my account actually is back East Pentagon Federal Credit Union. So what's going on back there is a storm. You know, I'm sure you've heard of or seen on the news, and by the time that the mail routes back there, then actually, you know, I'll be clear with my income tax status to, you know, deposit to the bank. So I just went and just paid it just for that way it doesn't put a lien on anybody else. Because if I didn't pay it by February the 1st, it could go into a property lien.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I went ahead and done it and got it out of the way. And
all right. Awesome, Mr. Wilson. Well, I would like to tell you a little bit about what we do. We do buy condos like yours all the time, and we pay all the costs. So things like the real estate commissions, title insurance, we pay escrow fees, transfer tax, termite clearance, roof certification, but that list just goes on and on. We buy them in an as-is condition, so we are going to assume the responsibility for all the needed repairs and whether we have seen them already or not. But one of the positive factors about selling us your house is that you can stay in it for as long as you need to, and we can get you your money on the date of your choice. We pay cash. That way you can have the peace of mind knowing it's sold, and not only sold, but sold to someone who can afford to buy it. We don't have to rely on a bank to qualify your house, and we don't need to beg them for a loan and risk them changing their mind at the last minute. It's really frustrating to see a deal break down in escrow, so we wouldn't let that happen to you.
okay.
Now, what were you hoping to sell your house for? What is the net amount that you wanted to put in your pocket?
Well, the low is 43, the high is 47, and I think I will walk away with I'll walk away like 43 to 45.
43 would be the very least you could take.
I think, you know, they got like manufactured mobile homes that are like 1 bedroom. They got some new units that are going up here in Bakersfield, and I think they were the one that was going, like, say, for like 38,000, and that was probably suit me a little bit better, you know, in a senior citizen community park, which I'm 60 years old, and I think that'll be a lot better for me.
I see. Huh. Let me see here. Okay, I just want to verify with you again, Mr. Wilson. The property in its as-is condition, what would you believe it to be worth?
About 43.
No, in its as-is condition. I know that you're asking 43.
Yeah, about 43, I think. You know, if I were an honest realtor, then if I owned this property, I would not even try to get $57,000 out of this property. You know, there was a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath. I think unit number 7 that about a couple of months ago, it went for 74. I didn't think it was worth it. I did look at it with the realtor that it was listed, but I mean, it was very beautiful inside. You know, the bathroom, how they had it remodeled. I just didn't think it was worth $78,000. I mean, I don't care how I looked at it. You know. So mine right now, as far as the comps on it, I mean, which I got a appraisal comp on it last week from a lender that I was going to go through, but I canceled out. You know, really, he was saying it was probably worth about $66,000. And so, I mean,
I see. That's where that number came from.
You know, pardon me?
Yeah, because I did have that. I have that information from Alex that you believed it to be worth $66,000 in its as-is condition.
And I wouldn't even try to get that up out of it. You know, as far as I think, you know, that, like I said, I would take the lowest of 43, the high 45. You know, like that. I'm really not trying to make a big gigantic profit up on it. You know, really. I just want to cash out really on like a manufactured mobile home, a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. They're new in Bakersfield, a senior citizen community. They're running on $38,000, and just cash out on that. And we then come. I've checked it with a reverse mortgage specialist, and you know, this year I'll be 61. Next year I'll be 62, and to qualify for reverse mortgage, I'll be 62. And come next year, you know, with me getting ready to retire, we'll have not. You know, my pension, as far as that, I mean, a manufactured home, a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, I could reverse the mortgage, and the mortgage will start paying me, you know, for the rest of my life, you know. So, and I was going to do it with this condo, but I said, you know what, this place is really too. By the time I get to, I mean, I keep a very clean place, and by the time I get home from work or to the clean place, it's like I've been to work all day, because during the summertime, there's a lot of dust in the area, and they draw a lot, and mine's an end unit on the street level, and so, you know, it's like the traffic noise, you know, like I said, the windows need to be insulated because you can hear the traffic noise. I have to look at my clock or even set the alarm in the morning because I know when it 6 o'clock, you can just tell by the traffic. So, you know, like I said, it's I think I want to just kind of get out of that arena and get into something really a little more, say, really around seniors or have not, you know. The crime factor, it's not high, but, you know, they've had a couple of burglaries, robberies, you know, in the area, you know, really. Like I said, I'm very single, and I really protect it for myself, you know, really. I don't like coming home at nighttime. My mom just recently passed away about July, and I had to go up to San Jose to see her to her funeral, whatever that and I stayed about a whole week up there, and I just don't like coming home at nighttime to an empty place and not knowing what could be lurking upstairs, and you know, right. Like I just want to downsize, you know, and these days we live in dangerous times, you know, so, you know, this is one of the reasons I think it's best for me to sell, you know, and less work for me to do. You know, and a senior community or a gated community would be a lot better for myself just as well. So these are my purposes, reasons. I think I really agree just going to sell and, you know, not try to get, you know, what the listing price or the comp price is going for. But I looked at, say, with the closing cost of, as far as they want to manufacture a home, I'll be paying them almost about close to $40,000. And I'll just pay it out in cash, and that way my association dues, and the manufactured home community will pay about like $75 a month. My pension can handle that off the top.
Well, Mr. Wilson, we would be paying your closing costs. We pay all the closing costs.
Oh, okay. Okay. Great.
You know, and since we do, and we also buy your house as is, but as professional investors, I'm sure you can understand we do need to make some kind of gain. Now, considering all the expenses and the cost to sell, I don't know if we could, but if we could, we would be able to buy your house for somewhere around $40,000. Would you be able to commit to 40?
You know what? I think so. I think 40 would be appropriate, yeah.
You would be able to commit to 40? So if I can get the purchase if I can get the approval on the purchase price of $40,000, you would be ready to sell us your condo?
Yes, I would. I definitely would.
Okay. Well, Mr. Wilson, we would be ready to move forward and buy your condo. Now, an email where I can send you the purchase agreement, is that the one you gave Alex? Let me just verify that with you.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I will send you that purchase contract shortly. Whenever you can, if you can just go ahead and review it, and then get it signed and either email it or fax it back to us, then we can open escrow right away. Now, I know that Danny, who you had inherited it from, is that correct?
Yes.
And you have, and it's recorded that it's under your name now?
It's the power of attorney, actually. I can take it down and record it. I intend to record it under my name within this week. I just had to contact the county recorder to find out how much the recording fees actually were.
I see. Right.
And that's all it was. But I was intending to do that this week.
Okay. So that shouldn't be a problem when we take it to title.
Okay.
Okay. And when do you think I can expect it back to receive the signed agreement back? I do have to put a date on it.
Let's say by tomorrow. I have a dental appointment at 3 o'clock today, and I'll probably kind of sedated and kind of like low drowsy, so I don't want to,
Oh, I understand. You don't want to sign anything like that in condition. Okay,
so I'll say by tomorrow.
Okay, I'll go ahead and put 8 p.m. tomorrow. That way, if you can get it in sooner, that'd be great. If not, I'll get it the following day in the office.
Okay.
Okay, so congratulations on selling your condo, and I will contact you shortly after I send the purchase agreement just to make sure that you received it, verify that you are able to send it back. I know that you have some things to do today, so I'll probably call you with, at a different time, but I do want to make sure that you receive it, and answer any questions that you have, okay?
I definitely will. I'll probably be able to go to the email, even though I may be a little sedated, but I'll be able to go to my email just to pull the purchase contract, and I'll just submit an email, a reply back that I did receive it.
Okay, great. That'd be fine. All right, and I'll get that to you within within the hour, okay?
That'll be fine, Ryan. That'll be fine.
Okay, Mr. Wilson. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, thank you very much, too.
You're welcome. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, goodbye. Have a nice day.
Bye-bye. You too. Thank you.
Thanks for listening. Get more info and stay in touch